Hi, so today I'm going to give you an overview of Microsoft OneNote. It will be hopefully a good introduction for anyone who hasn't used it before, and maybe some new tips for people who have been using it so far. So in Microsoft OneNote, when you open it up, you'll want to create a notebook. And this will be one of the first things that you do when you start it up for the first time. So you would click New under the File menu, and you can choose where you want the notebook stored. You can store it on the web, out on the Microsoft SkyDrive, a network, or SharePoint server, or locally on your computer. The nice thing about storing it on the SkyDrive is that you can have access to it on multiple devices or computers, such as an iPad or your phone. There are OneNote apps available for iPad, iPhone, Windows Phone, and Android. I personally only use the iPad and Windows Phone apps, but the other ones are also available. So what we want to do is name our notebook, and for today's example we're going to name it Camping. And I want it to be stored out on the SkyDrive, and I want to put it in my camping folder. So I'm going to click Create Notebook, and it is going to create the notebook. It's going to ask me if I want to email this to someone, and we're not going to do that right now. I'll show you how to share later on. So you can see how it brings up this blank piece of paper in a section, and it says New Section. And you can see over here, here's my camping notebook and my section. So I am going to rename this section Menu. And then you can start by naming your pages, because underneath each section you can have multiple pages. So on this page I am going to call this Breakfast. So I can click down here and start creating my menu. So I can say breakfast on morning 1 will be, and I'm going to create a list of eggs, bacon, and potatoes. So you can also add checkboxes, you can put things as important, you can have numbered lists, you can do any of the normal functions like within Word. You can also click anywhere within the page. So say I wanted to add some notes over here about my shopping list, then I can create another section over here. You can also add new sections and have, you can create multiple sections across the top. So in this one I might put to-dos, and then down here I would call this packing list. And again, you can create whatever you would want. Up here you have multiple tabs. It follows the ribbon concept of all of the Office 2010. So you can go over here and go into the Draw tab if you wanted to, for instance, write something like tent, or draw a shape, or have an arrow. You get the idea of the different things you can do. You can also, if you notice, I have another notebook over here. I can move these sections that I've created in this notebook over into my camping notebook. So for instance, I want to move my campgrounds section over to my camping notebook. So you click on your campgrounds, and you drag it down and put it wherever you would like to within your camping notebook. So there it is. I added the campgrounds tab to my camping notebook. And you can see in this one I happen to have several pages already created. So this is for Mount Rainier area, and this would be for Grand Coulee. And in the Mount Rainier area one, I have PDFs embedded in this one. So you can open those PDFs which we won't do right now, but you can feel free to open them, but they are attached into this notebook. Another thing that the way that you attach the file is you can click attach, and it will bring up your browsing screen, and then you can just navigate to wherever you have your documents saved on here and click insert file, and it will insert it into your notebook. Another great way to capture information is to send emails to your notebook. So for instance, if I got an email from a friend of mine that says these are great places to make camping reservations, and I wanted to put that in my camping notebook in my Microsoft Outlook, I just click on send to notebook, send to OneNote, and it will ask me where I want to put it. And so I want to put it in my camping folder, and maybe I want to put it in my campground section of my camping notebook. So I click that, and see how it created another page for this email, and it gives me the date and time of the email, who sent it, a link to their email address, and all of the information from the email. Another great way to capture information into OneNote is to grab a clip from the web. So for instance, I'm reading a blog and I would like to clip this and put it into OneNote. So on the page of your blog in Internet Explorer, you click on Tools, and then you click on Send to OneNote. And again, I'm going to put it in camping. I want to put it in campgrounds because this one has some really neat information on campgrounds. I'm going to click OK. But we go back over here, and it's added another page to my campgrounds section, and it has all of the information from that particular page. Now, for instance, maybe there may be some times where you don't want to grab the full page of the website, but you just want to grab a picture. So like for instance here, maybe we are looking for a beach shade to take on our camping trips. So I want to save a picture of this, copy picture, and I'm going to put it in. So I'm going to come over here to OneNote under my to-dos, and then this is going to be purchase, and then I'm going to right click in the notebook, and it's going to ask me how I want to paste it. I'm going to say paste the picture, and it's going to paste the picture in there for me. So you can also capture the links. So I want to capture the link from this page. So I am going to copy the link and paste the link in here as well. And there's the link. So now I know exactly where I got this picture, and I'm able to go back to that link and buy that sunshade if I'd like to. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you today is how to share your notebook. So you click share, and you say, I want to share this notebook. So you click on that link, and you want to email others about the notebook. So you click that link, and it's going to bring up an email in your whatever your email software is, with a link to the notebook. And so you just put in the email addresses of whoever you want to send it to you, and then you click send, and it's going to send the email. I also wanted to make sure to show you quickly where that it is in fact saved out here. So I'm going to click refresh to my SkyDrive folder, and it's going to show you that it is saved out here, because here is my camping notebook out here on the SkyDrive. Saved 1 minute ago. And that's the one really nice thing about OneNote, is you'll notice that there's not an actual save button anywhere other than save as, and that's to save it as a different name. because OneNote auto-saves for you all throughout while you're working on it. So that's it for today for our brief tutorial on getting started with OneNote. It's a great program, really easy to use, and I hope that you will have fun doing it.